Yeah, good luck.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough act to follow here. First of all, doesn't get any more picturesque than what we have behind us here. Incredible day for a wedding. Let's give a big shout out to Marc and Allie for such a beautiful day here. You know, it's been a long day today, and a little flustered, and like Greg, started a little early today. So I've got a lot of stories about Marc and Allie, but as the stress has happened today, I forgot all my notes. If you give me just a minute here, I left them on the lunch counter. I will be back in 1 minute. Go ahead, get a round of drinks going for everybody. I'll be back just shortly. G8, kind of have to handle this. All right, I'll be back.
You know, am I the only one who earlier told them to like slow down on the Jameson? Okay.
I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. A feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. 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 Feel it. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night.
Did you forget something? You might need this.
Thank you.
You're
thank
welcome.
Thank you. You know, how about a couple for the road?
You bet.
Double cheese. Awesome.
There you go. Good luck.
Now this is proper wedding attire.
Turn it up!
Somebody save your soul, cause you've been sinning in the city. I know too many troubles, all these lovers got you losing control. You like a drug to me, a luxury, my sugar and gold. I want the good life every good night, you're a hot one to hold. Cause you don't even know
ride to the wedding? I can give you a ride. Ain't she a beaut?
Get your motor running. Head out on the highway, looking for adventure. And whatever comes our way, yeah, darling, go make it happen. Take the world in a loving embrace. Fire all of your guns at once and explode into space. I like smoking lightning, heavy metal thunder, racing with the wind.
I want to thank all of you for coming out to help the celebration of marriage of our children, Marc and Allison. Let's give a big round of applause. Thank you. And yes, I feel more comfortable in this outfit than the other penguin suit. Hey, both of our families have had family members and friends travel from all over. I greatly appreciate you guys making it to help celebrate this special day. And a big shout out to all the family members that have come in here early to help with the setup. This immense event that we have going on here. Actually, it was pretty easy getting Jane's Cajun Clan down here when there was an open bar. Allie's a good mix of both Jane and I. She has her mother's beautiful looks and interior design skills, and she has my drinking skills, truck driver mouth, and stubbornness. So Marc, I'm going to give you a word of advice. If she wants your opinion, she's going to give it to you. All right, here's a couple of memorable moments. Many of you know I like to pull practical jokes. What? This, I do see a lot of people out here that have done a few of them too. I won't mention a few names. Devin Doofenhorse. Okay. Well, if there's one thing in my life that I'm proud of, is I pass that trait on to Allie. So Marc, beware of the rubber band around the washer and the sink or the bucket of water above the door. Beware. So. This story goes back to the mid-90s at the Bar and Taps at Schweitzer. Back when they would let kids go in to the bar after skiing. I was probably 5 or 6 years old at this point. And after a day of skiing, my friend Eric Thompson, who's over here, Eric? Yeah, he's right over there. He was sitting down at a table full of just beautiful ladies. This was back when he was single. And God, you should have seen him trying to weave the magic, man. He was just laying down the groundwork. So I whispered over to Allie what I wanted her to do, and she goes walking up to the table. She goes across the bar, goes over there and tugs on his shirt, and she says, "Daddy, Mommy's waiting out in the car. We gotta go." If you would have seen the look on these girls' face, it was priceless. Allie was probably back when she was in high school. I think she was a sophomore. And Jane was out of town. She was traveling. And Hannah and I were going over to Spokane to work at a ski show. This is on a Friday night and a Saturday. So we leave on Friday afternoon, and kind of just a little backstory to this thing was, we just built this house. This was a beautiful home. And I said, both Jane and I sat her down. This was like in our sophomore year. I said, "Allie, you cannot have any parties in this house. She goes, oh, don't worry. It's too nice. I wouldn't do that. So, Friday night comes around. Hannah and I are over at the Spokane Ski Show. We come back on Saturday morning. We were supposed to come back on Saturday afternoon, but yeah, we just, it was kind of boring. So we came home early. We got home about 9 a.m. and I pull up in the driveway and there's these 2 big garbage bags on the front porch. I walk in the door and the house is spotless. And there's Rachel and Allie standing over there in the kitchen just laughing and smiling. And I turned to them and I'm like, what are those 2 big bags of garbage out there in front? And you thought they'd seen a ghost. They didn't realize they left the bags of empty beer cans out there. Oh yeah, they were busted for that. So, and the one story I got of Marc was a couple of years ago. It was on with he and his buddy Eric Wise over there. It was New Year's, and it had to do with some bottle rockets. But I'm not going to go into that. You can ask them about it later on, okay?
Never talk bottle rockets.
Yeah, bottle rockets are safe. All right. Allie, I know your mother and I are going to have to let go a little bit, but we do with a full heart. We all know Marc is a loving man, as we see it the way that he loves his family, and just the way that he pays attention to you and takes care of you. And we are certainly love having him part of the Legasa family. Your mother and I know he'll bring that same love and devotion to you and your children. Let's raise our glasses. I'd like to propose a toast. Let's wish Marc and Allie a home filled with love, happiness, health, and prosperity. Cheers!